There is a veil that exists between the place you open and close your eyes. It interrupts your awareness and creates a pattern that shifts you between two different levels of consciousness. When your eyes are open, you are in one state. When your eyes are closed, you are in another. This veil was put in place at the time of the fall of consciousness to keep you in the limited reality of separation. Now, the veil holds a rigid structure in place that does not allow the DNA software programming and the coding structure of the DNA to actively integrate into the higher dimensional chakra system necessary to activate aspects of the hypothalamus, medulla oblongata, and pineal gland. These aspects are limited by this veil or partition. This partition is also what holds you in third dimensional linear time. Time as a past, present, future loop, and creates major restrictions to knowing yourself. There are two partitions within the brain. The first partition is the corpus callosum, a coarse tissue that separates the right and left hemispheres. The original purpose of this tissue was to assist both sides of the brain to communicate with each other. With the fall of consciousness and aeons of living in the dense third dimension, this capacity has become significantly restricted. The second is a vertical, non-physical partition that is perpendicular to the corpus callosum and located between the temples on either side of the head. This partition minimizes the function of the hypothalamus, medulla oblongata, and pineal gland, and it significantly limits the performance of the 7th and 8th chakras in the physical experience. This non-physical partition, or veil, holds each of us in a narrow field of logic, duality, and rigid rules. This veil is an electromagnetic field of energy. As you think thoughts, the thoughts pass through this electromagnetic field and are filtered based upon past memories or future concerns. This filter instantly draws a similar emotion to the thoughts you think based on those past experiences or future beliefs, fears, or doubts. However, when you are in a present time now experience, such as amusement, laughter, or play, the filter is neutralized. It has no negative past or future concerns, no doubts or fears to draw upon. When you observe in present time, the veil is neutralized, allowing observation from the higher mind. It is here where this partition or veil is dismantled and reconstructed into its originally intended function, to open your awareness of the multidimensional consciousness from where you have come. Here the hypothalamus, medulla oblongata, pineal gland, and 7th and 8th chakras become more engaged. The 9th, 10th, and 11th chakras become accessible as well. Here, with the use of higher vibrational light and color vibrations, the coarse tissue of the corpus callosum will be altered into a softer, electrochemical gel, allowing the right and left hemispheres of the brain to function as originally intended, in full communication, in harmonic communication with one another. As you move into your living light body, it is important that this veil be cleared. Doing so allows the higher consciousness that you experience with your eyes closed in meditation to be experienced as you move about your day with your eyes open. This uninterrupted state of 5th, and sixth-dimensional consciousness is a necessary step to allow the living light body to be anchored. As you merge more deeply with these aspects of who you really are, you begin to alter how you perceive and gather information. You begin to shift your consciousness of yourself. You begin to expand your awareness to better understand yourself and the environment that surrounds you, which is the same environment that limits you. This is a very necessary awareness to have for your growth. You and your higher mind, the center of your head, will learn to be quiet, focused, and happy and play with a playful attitude. I'm going to share with you now an exercise. Now, the following exercise will help provide you with the opportunities to begin to experience and anchor this present time awareness from the center of your head, your higher mind. So, please, this exercise involves keeping your attention point and awareness upon a fixed object that is in front of you or in your room. Keep your attention focused upon the object as you slowly close and open your eyes several times in coordination with your breath. As you do this, continue to see the object with your eyes closed. To do this successfully, you must remain in the higher mind, or if that isn't possible yet, in the center of your head. Notice if you stop breathing, leave your higher mind, or begin to use effort. If you can remain grounded and present, you will have greater success. During this exercise, your body will relax and your mind will quiet. By doing this exercise, you will discover that you can attain a quiet awareness you may not have experienced before. Practicing this silly tool as you move through your day will allow you to maintain a higher level of focus and calm. It is important to continue to breathe throughout this exercise. Close your eyes using any of the tools you have thus far learned in light alchemy courses and integrated into your daily practice. Take a moment to return to that quiet place of meditation. Be in the fourth or fifth layer of thought and in the higher mind. The breath is key here. Become very aware of how you inhale and exhale without changing how you're breathing in any way. Simply observe the breath moving in and out of your lungs. On either an inhalation or exhalation, gently open your eyes, staying behind your eyes and within the higher mind, keeping your attention still. Do not look around at the room before you. Without leaving your higher mind, locate a spot on the floor or wall or an area before you. Choose a spot that is easy to view without moving your head or squinting. View this spot with no thought about it. Don't identify its color or shape, its reason for being there, or anything else about it. Simply observe it. On an inhalation or exhalation, close your eyes and continue to see the spot. Notice if your mind is remembering what it looked like versus seeing it using your inner vision. Coordinating with your breath, breathe, your eyes open, and again observe the spot. Notice if your attention moved to the spot or if you were able to stay behind your eyes. Do not use your mind to remember the spot. Breathe, your eyes closed, and see the spot. Repeat steps 7 through 8 several times until you're able to see the spot with your eyes, closed as clearly as with your eyes open. With practice, you will be able to do this calmly with no internal pressure or movement. When you are ready, breathe, your eyes open, and take a breath. Move your body around and continue your day. Try to stay in this space throughout the day. When you fall out of it, don't beat yourself up. But once you have practiced the eyes open, eyes closed exercise several times and feel able to maintain a calm focus throughout, you can continue to the next 2 exercises that will be presented in future video offerings. In addition to clearing the veil of forgetfulness and ignorance, there is another benefit to these exercises. You were born with a spiritual ability called abstract intuition. This ability is held within the 6th chakra and within the pineal gland. Abstract intuition is the ability to imagine three-dimensional shapes in space. Spatial awareness. It also is the ability to translate abstract symbols into meaning. Abstract intuition is helpful in two ways. The first benefit is that this ability allows you to know the answer without going through all the steps to get there, such as in a math problem. This skill can be a challenge for many bright children in school, especially those children born after 1987. Teachers want children to explain how they arrived at the answer, but such children often don't know how they got the answer. Teachers want children to follow the rules and play the game. Essentially, that's what education is these days, is to create little worker robots, little slave robots. The second benefit is that it allows you to recognize and communicate in higher levels of energy and light language. Humans communicate using dense words and language, while communication in the higher realms with the teachers and the infinite prime creator, the divine grid programmer, the all that is, occurs through very finely tuned light, frequencies, colors, vibrations, formulas, and symbols. Turning on and developing your abstract intuition skills will allow greater connection with these beings of light and provide you with access to all the information available in those realms. Hitting the subscribe button and developing your abstract intuition skills will allow greater connection with these beings of light and provide you access to what is known as fifth dimensional focused living. Stay tuned for further video offerings and information disseminations from the Om Banda New Earth Ashram for compassion, strength, and abstract intuition skills.
Namaste. Namaskaram.